the other one before we get into the mailbags here, just have to bring it up, of course. Ryan Suter, bought out by the Minnesota Wild, goes over to the in-division Dallas Stars, gets bought out there too, and the St. Louis Blues say, you know what? I think both of them are wrong. Let's bring him in. We're going to have 3 Central Division teams paying him at the same time. He's probably going to get booed in about 60, 70% of his games this year. What do you think, though, about the St. Louis Blues bringing in Ryan Suter?
Well, you know, they also have a lot of defensemen too. So not like they have a big need on the blue line as it is, unless they make some trades. But I think it's just, you think about too, Suter played for Nashville, right? And so he has most of the teams, then Utah, Winnipeg next. I mean, I don't blame a guy for wanting to stick in the league and play. And, you know, I guess it's not quote unquote his fault the 3 teams are paying him, you know?
By the way, I worship him for that. That is impressive as all hell. I don't knock him. It's surprising, though, for the teams a little bit.
It is. And I guess he said that the Blues were one of the first teams to contact him when the Stars signed him like 3 years ago. And so there was interest right away then. And then they just went with the Stars on a 4-year deal. You know, I think he talks about being a different guy than maybe what he was labeled before, of not being able to work with young players. And there might be some evidence to that in Dallas working with the young defensemen. But if he's open to playing a 6th or 7th D role, like that's a lot different from what he's used to playing his entire life. And what it tells to me is the Blues have other things cooking in the blue line as far as moves being made, because, you know, you don't reach and bring a guy in like that if you don't have a need. He's not a guy you have on a 7th D and scratch 30 games in a season. I just don't see that working. Like guys like Goligoski handled it like a pro, and like good for him to do that. And guys who have that kind of makeup, I just never seen Ryan Suter as a guy who can rotate in and out and be happy with it. You know, not happy with it, but like be able to be a great member of that room. So, hey, you know, maybe Utah next year after this year, and then get the whole, if they're still in the division, keep it rolling.
That would be so impressive. Yeah, and a lot of people forget, like, he's approaching 1,500 games in the league. That's no joke. Yeah. This is still a guy that has the pedigree. He's been an incredible pro. Whatever Wild fans want to cling on to for the negatives on why he left, there is a reason he was originally signed. The guy...
For 13 years, yeah.
It's crazy, but easy to forget when you cling to the negatives and see recent playoff rounds where we've gone up against him. But, I mean, I guess kind of good luck to him, even though I don't want the Blues to do well. But, you know, hey, we'll see where it goes and how many more Central Division teams he can knock down.